lucky for me, after quite a while, they're going to be coming mostly in market hours. So at around 3:15 is when we're looking forward to their numbers. So keep your eye out on that one. Basic numbers really flashing for you on the screen. Top line, we'll see a bit of a degrowth. We'll see that the operating profit will come in higher. Margins as well will expand. And profitability will take a hit. But the same quarter last year, in fact, there was some other income. So you need to factor that one in as well. Let's focus then on their domestic operations first. That should do quite well. Remember, the full impact of MIP, that's the minimum import pricing, will be felt in this quarter. That's what's going to give realizations a bit of a lift. And now, if you take a look at the volumes, that's a bit of a disappointment actually, because one of their plants, that's the Jamshedpur plant, in fact, was shut. So first, the street was working with a number from 2.3 to around 2.4 million tons. We have the sales data with us. It's coming at around 2.14 million tons. So that's flat on a year-to-day basis. On a sequential basis, it's taken a knock of more than 20% approximately. What helps really in terms of the EBITDA per ton? MIP, so higher realizations will be seen, and also they've been indicating they're going to be focusing more on value-added products. So that's what's going to help the EBITDA per ton. What can hurt the EBITDA per ton, though? As I told you, the Jamshedpur unit had a shutdown. So lower volumes that could dent the profitability, and also the Kalinganagar plant that's got commissioned on June 1st, 2016. So maybe some higher fixed costs. That's what could hurt the profitability. Taking everything into account, though, we should see that the EBITDA per ton should come in at around 10,000 rupees. On a sequential basis, it will move up from around 8,000 to 10,000. So 2,000 rupees is what we're factoring in terms of an EBITDA per ton. Also, they'll get a bit of a leg up because the ferroalloy business has been doing fairly well. And if you just take a look at the screen, you're looking at that graph, you'll see that the profitability over there as well has started improving. So last quarter, they did an EBIT of around 64 crores. This time, they should do a tad bit better. Moving to Europe then. Now Europe is not that much of a factor. We focus more on domestic numbers. The sales number should come in at around 3 million tons. Remember, in the past quarter, they sold their Scunthorpe operations to Greybull. So that really is the reason why we're seeing no big jump in volumes. And in fact, we are expecting it to come down by close to around 12%. But the EBITDA per ton should come in positive for the European operations. Why is that? Global prices have been improving. We have seen that the profitability in Europe as well has been improving, and also the spreads have been improving over there. So we're expecting an EBITDA per ton of around $20 to around $30. Keep your eye out on Southeast operations as well. Over there we have seen the unit is very small, but maybe a loss could disappoint on a consolidated basis, while a profit, in fact, could swing things. Keep your eye out on divestment plans as well. And if, in fact, we do see some divestment taking place, personally, I hope not, but let's see. Back to you.
All right.